Hello bookish friends and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we are starting my February reset. For this reset, we are clearly in my reading room, which means I'm going to start with my bullet journal for January, which this will be the first month that I'm filling out my new bullet journal, which I'm so excited for. I think next year I'm gonna do a couple things differently. I've been seeing people post about their reading journals, and a lot of people are posting like read through your TBR graphics on social media, and it makes me wish I did mine differently. There's just a couple things that I wish I took more time on and didn't just do it the same way I did last year. But you know what? It's fine. I'm probably not gonna talk through every single part of this because that would just take forever. So we're gonna start with making my monthly spread for January because I usually leave it till the end of the month. Well, technically be the beginning of the next month, so I don't have to open it 7 million times. Before I get into that, geez, let's talk about what I need to do in this February reset video. So I need to do my January reading wrap up, which I'm gonna start including them in reset vlogs instead of making specific vlogs for them because I feel like they can be a little bit boring and I don't wanna bore you guys with stuff like that. So I think we're gonna do it that way. So once I finish up my bullet journal, we'll then talk about each book I read in the month of January and go through my brief thought. I need to take my wrap up picture. I'm gonna do a new spread in my journal where I put pictures of my actual wrap ups. I wanna hold them like Books and Lala does and take pictures of that each month and put it on one. The next thing I want to do, and I kind of already did it, I already have my February TBR on my shelf, but I kind of want to reorganize it, but I also need to take a picture of it. This is really random, but I really need to go through my sock drawer and clean it out because there are so many missing socks in there and so many it's getting to a point where for some reason I can't even close the drawer. And I don't buy socks that often, so why is it overflowing? I don't get it. So I want to clean out my sock drawer. I want to clean Kristen and I's sheets upstairs. Obviously want to clean the house. And then the bed that I'm currently sitting on right now is actually finally going away this weekend. Chris and I bought a new little sectional pull-out bed for this room. So we need to put this mattress in a storage bag and bring the mattress and the box spring downstairs because we are keeping it. Oh, you coming back to join me? Come on. We are keeping it. Don't mind his little head. We are keeping the mattress just for our future home, but we want to put it in a storage bag so it doesn't get gross and whatnot. So we need to get this mattress out and pretty much just vacuum. There's not really much else we need to do to prep for this couch to come in. The reason I needed to go through my Amazon wish list is because I am actually hosting a very exciting month-long giveaway. February is my birthday month. My birthday is February 9th. And I am hosting a couple different giveaways on Instagram, so make sure to go check it out. I will leave the link to the exact post in the description below, but basically I'm doing 4 weekly winners where those winners will just have to follow my Instagram, like the post, do a couple different things with the post, and one person will get a book from their Amazon wish list once a week. And then I am doing a grand prize giveaway at the end of the month where anybody who is kind enough to send me a book off my Amazon wish list for my birthday is entered into a giveaway where I will be giving away a bookish basket with a lot of cute bookish items and 2 mystery books. So if you want to enter that giveaway, click the link below or head over to my Instagram and check out the pin post and you'll see all the information there. I'm gonna set you up, time lapse or something, and we're gonna go through my reading journal, and then once I get it all done, I guess I'll come back and go over, what did you do? And go over each thing and what I filled out. So let's do it. Okay, I am checking in because as I was doing this reading journal, my power went out, so I have no power. The only light I'm working with is from the window in this reading room. Sorry, this hair drove me nuts. We have no power, but I did try something new with my reading journal. I cut a page in half because I figured this would look cute, like, and it says January wrap up. I'm so into like the retro pink vibes right now. I did kind of rebrand my channel, so to speak, and everything is like retro and pink and bright, which is really not who I am as a person, but I'm really into it for some reason. We're gonna try to keep up with that theme, but just wanted to come on and say that I lost power, so hopefully we'll go on soon. I don't know what the hell happened. We've been losing power a lot lately, which Chris and I have lived in this house for 3 years at this point, and we've never lost power as much as we have in like the last 2 weeks. Like, something's going on. I'm going to continue with, oh, I can't even print out my freaking book covers because I don't have power. Shit. Well, that's quite a bummer. I guess I'll maybe fill out the yearly spreads and see what I can do. Hopefully by the time I'm done with that, my freaking power has come back on. It's been off for like almost 10 minutes at this point, so it's kind of like, what the hell's going on? Are we fixing it? Are we not? I'll fill out my yearly spreads until I can get my printer up and running, so let's go. Also, before I move on, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna track like what books I read for my 24 and 2024. And I think what I'm gonna do is use the stickers that I use for my star ratings and put a sticker on each book cover, and then once I finish that book, I will color in the star rating. It's just gonna be a little tricky. So like, for example, I just put, it's probably not gonna be able to see, I just put a little star rating up here, and once I read this book, I'll color in the star rating. So let's do that. Okay, I just updated this. Let's go through it quickly. So let's get to the yearly stats. I read 10 books in the month of January. 5 were physical, 5 were audio. I did not read any audiobooks or ebooks. I did not have any 5-star reads, and I did not DNF anything, so that's good. Couldn't fill this out because obviously my printer's still not working. I still have no power, but my favorite book of January was The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. So once my power comes back on, I will print out that book cover and fill it out over here. This is my monthly ratings. I had 0 1 star, 1 2 star, 4 3 stars, 5 4 stars, and 0 5 stars. Did not have any 5 stars, so, well, I couldn't figure I could fill this out if I wanted to because my power's not working. I had no DNF, so that's good. I filled out the squares for the days I finished a book. I read 10 books, 5 physical, 5 audio, so I colored them in with the corresponding color. Book of the month, I got 3 books for the month of February, so I just filled those in, and then filled in my little shitty looking pie charts with the 1 book of the month book that I did read this month, which was Ink, Blood, Sister, Scribe. Project TBR, I didn't do too bad this month. I didn't add a lot of books, so I started the year with 269 books on my physical TBR. 10 I read this month, but I did buy 12 books this month, which is not great. A majority of them were from a used bookstore, so it's not like I spent a ridiculous amount of money on books this month. So, and I also fucked up this first month and forgot to put like bought on the little square. So I did read 10 books off my TBR, but I did buy 12 books, so that brought my number up to 271. So I'm starting February with 271. I did color in the read books to earn books because I did read 10 books this month, but I crossed out the earned, which means that I did buy myself that book because obviously I bought books this month. For the form, I did fill out the 5 physical, 5 audio, and I put little J's in there so I knew which month. At the end of the year, I can look and see like when I read the most of each kind. Filled out the 5 audiobooks that I read, filled out my genre tracker. I read 5 fantasy, 3 mystery, thriller, horror, 1 romance, and 1 contemporary fiction. Updated my reading tracker. The only update I have is that I finally finished the ACOTAR series, so now we're moving on to Crescent City. But that's all I had for series tracker. And then this, I almost wish I did higher numbers specifically for YouTube because I already filled up half the page. I wish I did more than 5. I didn't think it was going to grow as much as it is, or I did end the month of January with 1,280 followers on Bookstagram, and then I did end the month of January with 662 subscribers on YouTube. Now I know going forward not to go by 5s. I wish I went by like maybe 10s for this one. And then I did not use my library this month, so I have no library savings. I did add the star stickers to my 24 and 2024. And then this is my January wrap-up month. I actually love how this came out. Don't really love the washi tape situation, but it is what it is. I did like this cute little retro off-centered font. So I have January wrap-up, 10 books, 0 5 star, 5 audio, 5 physical, 12 books bought, and then my goal each month, which I saw this on somebody else's, and then obviously once I get my power back, I will print the picture of, actually I usually do the wrap-up pictures 2 times out of a month so I don't waste paper because I put 2 pictures on one thing. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put anything here or not, but I probably won't, honestly. And then obviously once my power's back on again, I can put the book covers in here. I got this really cute sticker from my cousin. One of her friends has her own like apparel company. I'm pretty sure it's called, I don't know the name of it. I'll find it and link it below, but she has like bookish apparel and she gave me this sticker, so I think it's so cute. But that's my updated bullet journal for the month of January. Okay. Now that the bullet journal is essentially done, even though I don't have any book covers in it because my damn power, let's just quickly go over the books that I read in the month of January. I'm not gonna like tell you too much details about them because I don't want to, and I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. And honestly, I'm not really like into reading wrap-ups anymore. I don't sit there and like watch somebody's reading wrap-up unless it's somebody that I really, really like. But lately, I don't know, I'm into the vlog style and like the quick like lifestyle-ish stuff, so that's what we're gonna do. The first book that I read in the month of January is Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon. This is alien smut, and while there is a plot line, it basically is about the sex and the smut, which, let me tell you, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into when I read this, but then I actually listened to the audiobook of this, which I actually really liked. And I was like, all right, so there's gonna be plot, but there's also gonna be smut. Joke's on me because it's mostly smut, no plot. But honestly, I really enjoyed this. Like, the plot that was there was really good. And I gave this 4 stars. The next book I read in the month of January was The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is a really hard story to read because it's about bullying, racism, and just some awful topics. I gave this 3 stars. I did enjoy it, but like I just said, it was like pretty fucked up, like pretty messed up and pretty gruesome. And it was just, I don't know like how to describe my feelings. I liked the book and I liked the story, but it was just like, I hated the bullies and some of the main characters in this, and I was just like frustrated the entire time. 3 stars. The next book I read was Ink Blood Sister Scribe. Also gave this 3 stars. There was a lot of unnecessary like fluff in this. This definitely could have been a much shorter book. This is about 2 estranged sisters who have like a magical library in their family, and they both come together to figure out what's going on because something happens. So I did give this 3 stars. I listened to the audiobook of this one too, and I wonder if I read it physically if I would have a different experience, but honestly I think it would have been even worse because I don't like reading books that are slow physically. That just makes it worse for me. The next book is gonna be a little controversial because everybody loved this book and I just didn't. And that is Iron Flame. I gave this a 3 star, 3.5 star, around that. It wasn't the ending I was expecting, and it's not to say that the ending was bad, and it's not to say that this book is bad. It's just like kind of like lackluster. There was so much buildup and so much like stuff that happened in this portion of the book, and then we got into the action, and then it was like the last 50 pages was like so much action that like it took time for your brain to process. So I don't know, didn't love this as much as Fourth Wing, but all that to say, I definitely will continue with the series because now I need to know what the hell happens. The next book I read, I listened to on audio. This is Never Lie by Frida McFadden. This gives You vibes, like the show You. This is that in a book, essentially. I gave this 4 stars. It's about this couple that goes to look at a house kind of like on the outskirts. It's a little bit isolated. It ends up snowing, so they get snowed in there and some weird shit starts happening. So this was a 4 star. I really recommend the audiobook for this one too. The next book I read was The Book Club Hotel by Sarah Morgan. I absolutely love this. I gave this 4 stars. This is about a couple different characters, all females, that are at the same age in their life, but they're at different points in their lives. And they all go to this cute little Vermont, pretty sure it's in Vermont, I don't know, it doesn't say, but they go to this really cute like little boutique hotel that is known for their library. It's super cute and cozy, and they all kind of come to terms with what's going on in their life. Very cute. Not really what I was expecting, but also such a good read. The next book I read was Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire. This is a short little novella. I gave this 2 stars because I feel like I have no freaking clue what actually happened. It's about these kids that like, it talks about them going missing, but it never says like, okay, they went missing for 6 months, came back to their parents and whatnot, and came back like all messed up. But that's what it seems like these kids go missing because they go through like these cool doors that pop up or hidden stairways and hidden places. And they go to these like alternate worlds, and then when they come back, they are like really traumatized. So they go to Eleanor West's Home for Wayward Children, and she kind of like helps them cope and whatnot. But for a book that was only 170 pages, I found this very boring and very like blah. The next book I have is Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. I don't know what I rated this. I rated this 3 stars simply because it started out like it could have been so good, and then just like lagged. Like it started out with the 2 main characters venturing off from the bus trip that they're on because the bus couldn't get through one of these streets because of a tree. So they wander off, get lost, get separated from the group. They all get stranded in this cabin, not the cabin they were planning on going to, but people start getting killed off one by one. And it just like, the middle of it was so slow, and I was like, okay. And then it would get good and pick up, and then it would just drag out again. So it was very up and down, and I just was not into it. But it wasn't the worst Darcy Coates book I've ever read, so 3 stars. Next, we have my favorite book from the month, and that was The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. Don't know how to pronounce it. I gave this 4.5 stars. This is about a group of 4 old folks that live in a retirement village, and on Thursdays they meet to solve cold cases. One's like an ex-nurse, a couple of them are like ex-cops or ex-military army, and one is an ex-detective, so they like use those skills and all of their connections from back in the day to solve mysteries. It is so funny. It is so great. The wit between these characters is just phenomenal, and the relationship between these characters is also phenomenal. So I cannot wait to read books 2, 3, and 4. And then I think there's another book coming out this year. I absolutely love this book. The reason it didn't get 5 stars is because there was times where it was like, all right, let's get it going. And I feel like the ending was slightly confusing because there's like 2 situations that happen by 2 different people, but it's never like confirmed like, okay, you didn't kill this person, but you did do X, X, and X. So I don't know. It was like a little confusing at the end, so that's why I didn't get the full 5 stars, but this was my favorite book in January. The last book I have is the final book in the ACOTAR series. This is A Court of Silver Flames by Miss Sarah J. Maas. I have finally completed the ACOTAR series, so now I can move on to Crescent City. This book follows Nesta, who is Feyre's sister, and honestly, Nesta, it just kind of irks me. She's very like entitled, and she's never had to really work for anything in her life, even when they were poor, and it's like Feyre did everything, and she's just so like, Feyre's so perfect. Of course Feyre feels this way. Why does Feyre feel like she needs to protect me? And it's like, bitch, she's just being a good sister and wants to make sure you're okay. Like, stop being such an asshole. But this follows her and Cassian's relationship. I listened to this on audio, which I read book 1 physically and then listened to the rest on audio, and I actually prefer the audiobooks for these. But Crescent City I'm gonna read physically, I think, because if I try to listen to an audiobook of a book that is as thick as the Crescent City books, I'm not gonna know what's going on. So I gave this, what did I give this? 4 stars, because obviously I really do like Sarah J. Maas's writing and the story, but Nesta just irks me. I couldn't give this book 3 stars because it was not a 3-star book. It was a 4-star book. It just, Nesta bothers me. That is my reading wrap up for the month of January. My TBR for February is a little insane. I have 14 books on it. So I did my January wrap up. I did update my bullet journal, but I just have to add the book covers. I need to just take a picture of my February TBR, which I can do that later. Could go clean my sock drawer, but I think I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break because I have been doing this for quite some time and I'm hungry, even though I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat because we have no power, but we do have a gas oven. So I think I can at least make myself some eggs, but I think I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I am going to lunch at 1 at the venue that Chris and I got married at. I'm going to have lunch with the 2 people that helped coordinate our wedding, and I can't wait. I miss them so much. I like spent so many months with them planning and everything, and then the wedding happened and we just never saw each other, so we've been trying to get together for lunch, and today it just worked out that we could. I also have had a couple questions of like what I do with the books I read each month, and what I do is I separate them into 3 piles. So like Thursday Murder Club, nobody can borrow this. This has to stay in my possession because it's a part of a set. So I keep the books that I really liked. For a book like Ink Blood Sister Scribe, I'll either like put it in a little free library or have a bookshelf in my front room that I let my friends and family pick from. So, but honestly, I'm not feeling like keeping any of these. Ice Planet Barbarians I'm gonna keep because I wanna continue on with the series. Never Lie, my sister let me borrow this, so I'll give that back to her. Iron Flame has to stay. I'm gonna put it with Fourth Wing. This has to stay with the series. Book Club Hotel I definitely want to keep because I really liked. So these 4 books, so I have Dead of Winter, Every Heart a Doorway, Ink Blood Sister Scribe, and The Weight of Blood. I'm gonna put these probably in little free libraries. Honestly, what I'll probably do for like these 3 is bring these to the library that my grandmother has at the nursing home. They have a really good selection of books there. I've gotten a lot of books from there, so I'm gonna bring these to the nursing home. The Weight of Blood I'll probably put on the bookshelf in my front room. So that is what I do with the books. So I'm gonna go put these away where they belong and then probably make myself some breakfast, and I'll be back later to continue on with this reset. Okay, look at all these freaking socks. Like, who needs this many socks? Hi, I'm going to sort through these while I kind of talk to you guys for a little bit. Let's go through these socks. I'm gonna like sort them by like fuzzy socks, regular socks, and I have a lot of like Vans socks. For some odd reason, it's gonna be girl talks. And I'm gonna have a pile for like Nike high socks. So I'm on like the 2nd week of my birth control, and for some reason I got my period. And yesterday I was just feeling really down in the dumps. I was just feeling like shit, like my face was breaking out. I felt tired, but that doesn't really have to do with, I mean, it does have to do with my period, but I'm also trying to figure out some things going on with my health. So that was like stressing me out. I just like felt nasty. Like, does anybody else ever just like feel completely nasty when they get their period? And it's not like I feel like dirty, I just feel like very blah and just like, I don't want anybody looking at me. I don't want to be around anybody because I feel gross, like I feel ugly. And I know it's not true. I know I feel that way because I'm getting my period, but it's just so hard not to like feed into those thoughts. I was just feeling like that yesterday, and I was supposed to like continue filming some stuff, which I didn't, because I was like, the last thing I want to do right now is like pick up my camera and act like everything's okay, because that's just not realistic. People that can do that, props to you and kudos to you, but that's just not me. If I'm like not feeling good or not feeling like myself, there's no shot I'm picking up a camera and pretending like everything's okay. Okay, Louis. That was kind of my situation yesterday, and I was just like really down on myself. I was kind of just like feeling like shit. Didn't want to do anything. I did take Louis for you know what and came home, and literally my knee was killing me, because long story short, they're thinking I have rheumatoid arthritis, specifically in my knee, but I can't get into my doctor, well, into the specialist until freaking April. So I think in the back of my mind, I knew I was getting help, but it's like I have to wait so long to go see a doctor, to like really figure out what's going on with me and find out a treatment plan. So it was kind of like all that was happening, and then I got my period like early, unexpectedly, and it just kind of all hit me at one time. When Chris came home from work, I was like, look, I'm just warning you now, like not feeling myself. So if I like snap or do something stupid, like just ignore me, because I'm just going through the emotions right now. And he was like, all right, thanks for telling me. And we just kind of like talked about like his job, my job. And sometimes just doing that makes both of us feel so much better. Just like so much more clear-minded. I am very happy I said something to him yesterday. I literally just like didn't force myself to read. I didn't force myself to like do anything I didn't want to do. And honestly, I ended up feeling so much better, specifically after telling Chris that I wasn't feeling great, not keeping everything into myself, because that's what I normally do, and it's just not good. Like, it's really not good to do that at all. But sometimes you just can't help it, and that's what men don't understand, is like, I don't try to be like this, it just happens because of the female brain and freaking hormones. I was like, sorry if I'm being a psychopath, but I can't help it. Honestly, he is so great with all that kind of stuff. He literally never judges me for anything, and he was just like the best human being ever. That was my situation yesterday. We're constantly comparing ourselves to others, right? Constantly saying like, oh, this person's doing this and they're doing so much better, and they seem like they have their shit together and all that, and it's like, do they though? Like, they may act like they do, but do they actually? Everybody's got shit that they're going through, and a lot of people obviously don't post the bad stuff that happens, so that's why we always think everybody else is so like fine and dandy, and it's like, no, it's not the situation for everybody, you know. Today I woke up, luckily I'm working from home today, and I'm just feeling so much better about everything. Trying to do things that I know are gonna make me feel better and make me feel like more put together. Part of the reason why I get so like stressed out in these funks is because, like, for example, the sock drawer, I've been wanting to clean it out for weeks now, and I just never found the motivation to. And I was like, you know what, let me just do things that make me feel better, and I know will make me feel better and more like put together. And it's the little things in life that help me specifically. Just tackling that drawer, finishing my reading journal, feeling like I don't have a million and one things to do really helps me. So instead of sitting on my ass and sitting on the couch and reading for hours and hours and feeling like I need to read, I have learned that I'm the type of person that if I have a list of things that I like made for myself, I literally cannot stop my brain from thinking about those things until they're done. So it's like, why not just wake up, get those things done, and then for the rest of the day you can just relax and kind of do whatever you want to do. That's my little spiel. I got rid of a ton of socks actually. Like, there were so many socks in here that I just didn't know I had. And believe it or not, I do wear a decent amount of these, so I don't feel bad about what I kept. I got rid of a pretty decent pile. I should be able to fit these socks back in. But all of that to say, I definitely want to be more open about these things and like my mental health, because I'm not like a huge person that deals with a lot of mental health issues. It's really just around my period that I feel like I'm going insane. So it's really just when I know my time is coming, just kind of mentally preparing myself and preparing Chris for like whatever the fuck is about to happen. But it was weird because I'm not supposed to get my period for another 2 weeks, and then it like happened, so I might have missed I think I did miss a pill or two last month, so that could be why. But I'm like, I hope it doesn't last that long, and I hope I don't get 2 this month. Like, it just would suck. But anyways, I feel so much better that that sock drawer is done. I knew it wouldn't take me that long, and that's part of the problem with me is I say I want to do these things and then I'm like, oh, well, it's going to take me a while to do because so-and-so. And then I do it and it's literally nothing at all. Our power is back working. Obviously, you can tell there's lights on. So I did update my book bullet journal and put all the book covers in for January. The only thing I didn't do is print out the wrap up for the month of January, the big picture, because like I said, I do it 2 months at a time, so I don't waste paper and use half the sheet. And then the other thing I realized I forgot was to fill in the little dot for the first book in the Thursday Murder Club on my series tracker, so I filled that in. But now it's about 12:15. I'm going to lunch at 1, so I need to get myself ready. I did take one of my February TBR pictures, so what I think I'm gonna do right now, actually I only have a half hour until my mom is picking me up. Oh, I also took off the sheets on Chris and I's bed, but I didn't wash them yet. I'm gonna throw them in now, so that way by the time I need to leave to go to lunch, I can throw them in the dryer and they'll be done when I get back. I'm gonna put these socks away. I'm gonna go throw the sheets in the wash, and then I'm gonna get ready and dressed. And then when I come back from lunch, we will do a big cleaning spree. I really want to clean a lot. I did do a big clean like a couple days ago, but I want to go through and wipe down all of our surface. This is my process when I clean. I wipe down all the surfaces, so like our tables, our end tables, any tables we have in the house, our counters, and then I go through, actually no, I fucked that up. So the first thing I do is make sure there's no dishes. So if I have to put stuff in the dishwasher, if I have to hand wash something, if I have to hand wash it, I dry it, so that way there are no dishes at all. And then once that's done, I will then go around and clean all the surfaces of our house. So any like table surface, counter, end table, dining room table, the surfaces up in this bedroom. I wipe those all down, so if there's any crumbs, I can just put them right on the floor. And then right after that, I will go and vacuum the whole house, and then usually give myself a break because that's a lot of effort, and then I will mop. I really want to mop today because it's been a while since I've done that. But yeah, we'll do that all when we get back, and then maybe tonight or tomorrow, Chris and I can store away our mattress in the reading room so we can get that ready for our couch. I'm so excited for the couch. We used to have a futon in there, it broke. We took a bed from my grandmother, moved the full bed from the guest room to the reading room, and we just don't sit in there because it's weird to like go and lay in a bed that isn't like our bed. But we love sitting in that reading room because it's so small and cozy. We have a TV in there and it just gets so warm and cozy in there. So when we had the futon, we sat in there a lot. So now we don't use it since there's a bed. And Chris and I, for our birthdays, because his birthday is January 30th, we had some leftover gift cards from our bridal shower, which happened a year ago, I know. And then we got money for our birthdays, so we used all of that to buy this couch. And it's a cute little, like, sectional couch with a chase. And we wanted something that pulled out into a bed so that when people come and stay with us, they have a bed instead of like an air mattress. So this one pulls out to a queen size bed, which is awesome. We gotta prep that room for that. But other than that, that's pretty much all I need to do for this February reset. I'm gonna do some laundry too. I don't have that much because over the weekend I did all of my laundry, but I'm gonna do my laundry too. I should stop talking and get my shit together and start going. So let's go.
Something years ago, those cold nights in December, and the sound of the falling snow, the fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt. All we had.
Okay, hello. I am back from lunch. We had a great time. And then I had to go to Staples after and get something laminated for work. And then my mom and I went to Marshall's really quick and I got just a cute little couple presents for myself. But today I did get a Temu package, which if you've never ordered from Temu before, you're missing out. It's like cheap, cheesy stuff. But like, I love their little bags for traveling. So I got a couple cute little things and I figured I'd show you. Got this cute little green and white checkered little travel bag. This would be good for like medicines. That's probably what I'll use this for because it's smaller than I thought it was gonna be. And if you know anything about me, I travel with 1,000 different medications. Just in case, you know, you never know what's gonna happen while you're away. Timo, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of similar to like Shein, except for it's not all clothing. They have like everything. Oh, this is cute. I got this cute little travel clear bag. Don't know what I'll use this for, but I saw it and I love it. I have a bag that matches this and it just says stuff on it and I use it all the time. So love that, and it seems like it's waterproof, so that's good. Honestly, I don't even remember what I ordered. Oh my God, I ordered this really cool cup. This is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Holy shit. This is obviously for coffee, but look at how cool it is. So, got that. I bought this because one of my friends had it. You fill it up with water and it makes like a big ice cube and you roll it onto your face and your eyes. It just looks like that, and you put it in the freezer. Excited for that. Oh, I got a pack of socks. As I was just saying, I have no room in my sock drawer. Oh, these funkies. These colors are funky. So I just got a pack of socks. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of socks. Good thing I went through my sock drawer today. I forgot I ordered these. I did get like the new mini Uggs for Christmas, but I love wearing them with leggings and like socks like this, kind of scrunched up. I think it's so cute. And I don't have many plain socks like this. They're all Nike. So got that pack. This is the last travel bag I got. Alright, I got this one that says sun. Look at how cute. And this also seems like it'd be waterproof. I got this for all my sunscreen because when I go warm places, I always travel with my own sunscreen because I'm a freak and like what I like. So figured that would be perfect. Save that for last. Oh, I got this little thing for free. So Timo gets you because you literally log onto their app and they're like, here's 99% off. Oh, and then here, if you click this within the next 5 minutes and add this to your cart, you can get this for free. So I got this cute little bag for free. It's just like a little bubble bag. It's got a mesh inside. Like, how cute is that for free? And it's white. I mean, let's be real, it's not like the greatest material, but for the couple of times that I will probably actually use this, that's really cute. Love that. That would be perfect for like going and working at like a little coffee shop somewhere. Not that I do that often. Last thing, and this is what I'm most excited for. I'm hoping it looks like what I thought it was. I wanted to get like a new thing that holds all my perfume and like my deodorant. And I saw this, and this is kind of like my new aesthetic, I feel like. So it's like a plastic green thing, and you just put, oh, that's simple. So it's just like this little stand, and you just put like your perfumes and stuff in it. And it's green with gold little feet. I thought that was so cute. So let's put that out right now. Honestly, I'm probably gonna finish out this vlog tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna do the cleaning portion of this vlog tomorrow. I'm gonna put this out, put all this stuff away, and then this is gonna be a ginormous coffee. I thought this was gonna be so much smaller, but so I'm gonna go put all this stuff away, and then I think I'm gonna start a new book, which you will see in my Booktubers Favorites video. That's coming out at the end of this month. I'm gonna start a book for that, and you will see that in a separate vlog. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Actually, you know what? No, I wanna show you me setting up this new little perfume thing. Let's see. So this is what I currently have for like my perfumes and stuff. And I've had this little thing forever. I feel like this just looks so much cuter. So let's see. That looks so cute. How cute does that look? I mean, I thought it was gonna be a little like nicer, but honestly, you can't even tell. And I think that looks so cute. hello. I thought I was gonna be done with this video for today, and I came home after lunch and like that Timo whatnot, and sat down to read for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I got a lot of energy, like let's just get some stuff done. So as you saw, I did the dishes. I am in the process of doing laundry. I cleaned all of our sheets and our one blanket, so I can cross that off my list. I also did take my February TBR picture. I already put filters on, or preset filters on that and my January wrap up. Drafted them, wrote the caption and everything, and have them sitting ready to go. I'm feeling pretty good. I also made myself a coffee already, not for tonight, for tomorrow, because I have to leave my house at like 5:30 because I have to be at a delivery at like 7:30ish tomorrow, and the place is like, I think like an hour and 45 minutes away. So I was like, you know what, let me make a coffee tonight. Maybe I'll make myself some breakfast too. Maybe I'll make myself some overnight oats to eat in the morning too. Yeah, I probably will do that. But I was like, you know what, let's just get shit done. So fill the dishwasher, clean the dishes that can't go in the dishwasher. And now the dishwasher is running, the sheets are done, the bed is made. I'm feeling great. I even went and got myself gas, so I don't have to do it tomorrow morning. So I'm feeling a lot better. So realistically, all I'll need to do tomorrow is wipe down the surfaces, vacuum, and mop, which that feels pretty nice to have a decent amount of that done. So I'm going to make myself some food. I have leftovers from Chris's birthday the other night. Louis is hounding me for probably an ice cream. What do you want? Him and I are gonna chill out a little bit. Chris is still not home. He's been working some long days. I'm gonna end for the day here, and then we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just gonna clean. We're gonna prep the room for the couch on Saturday, and then we'll end out this vlog. The couch footage will be in a Days of My Life vlog, which will be coming after this video. So this video is going up on Monday, January 5th, and there is gonna be a Days of My Life vlog going up on the 8th, Thursday. And the whole process of doing the couch and redecorating that room. Well, not really redecorating, we just need to get a coffee table and maybe get some new decor for that coffee table. That's all gonna be in the Days of My Life video. So yeah, I'm signing off for the night, and I'm gonna go sit and relax and read, and I'll be back tomorrow.
Don't beat around the bush, and I don't wanna push, but you're making this hard. I know something's going on. There's dishes in the sink and trash in the front yard. Tell me, what can I do? Do I go for a walk? Should I stay with you? I'm tired of sitting on my hands, watching what I love wilt like a houseplant. Do you feel alone in our home? 'Cause I feel alone in our home. Seems like just the other day I'd see your face and know what to say. Now I'm staring at the ground, stepping over eggshells spread all around. So tell me, what can I do? Do I tiptoe around to pick up a broom? Can we sweep up this mess, or did we make a minefield out of our dress?
Okay, hello friends. We are here to close out this February reset vlog. Started off really strong with me cleaning and whatnot and getting like my TBR and everything done. And then I hit a wall because I got my period and had like a 36-hour migraine. That kind of put a damper on things, and I did things when I had the energy to. So like last night at 11, I did the dishes and cleaned off all the surfaces, and then today I just vacuumed. So, but we got everything done, and that's all that matters. So yeah, ready to start February, even though it's like February 4th. But thank you for watching. If you like these kind of videos, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.